Takes a minute for it to load in.
Damn Facebook.
Let's see. All right, there it goes.
Okay.
Should be good now. Let's refresh the page. Yeah, it's live.
Yay, we're live. Let me get my clown mask and my vaping stick.
God, dude, there's so many of those now. They're
Well,
everywhere.
there are, and some of the comments that Courtney makes are just hilarious. I, I, I the COO of Scurry Face is a friend of mine. He lives here in town, and I'm like, oh God. So, but super nice guy. But I just the whole yeah, and they made a big old post about why does we don't care and why do all the people hate us and call us the vaping clowns. And I kind of want to just message was like because, but I that's just mean, and he's an extremely nice person, but
I'm
and very
getting this
very
sent
talented.
out. Sending it out to After Dark
The
group.
the world.
All right, there's that one. Share it on my page. There we go.
I think that the third round that we do of this, once, like I said, that this is semi-experimental this time again, but I'll start sharing it on my page, and then maybe some of the other Connors Hangout or something, or see what the hell
Yeah,
get banned.
get banned from there.
So get banned from there. Um,
All right. So I guess we know what the topic's going to be still, considering it's the number one.
the topic is continuation of the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Uh, we'll
Spooky
kind of banter
Empire,
around.
you know,
Spooky Empire is
rescheduled
yeah.
for what, August?
I think it was sometime.
August 14th through the 16th.
Um, has there been any other that we know of? I mean, there's not many left
Yeah, no.
that haven't.
I think
Um,
that's pretty much it right now. There's all the big ones are pretty much already
yeah, nobody.
rescheduled or postponed to or just canceled altogether.
Yeah, jeez. Um, yeah. And when did we say that MHC was moving to? Did they say, or is it just
Um no, they did, but I don't remember what it was. Let me look. July
um,
24th through the 26th.
oh, that's right, because it was my right before my birthday. That's how I was trying to remember it. That didn't work out very well. Uh, whew, yeah. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. It's like we talked about last time. The postponing is great, and it's a couple of months, but uh,
Is it going to be enough?
yeah, is it literally? Um,
July is going to be a stretch for sure, I think.
yeah,
I think it's still going to be a big issue. But at the same time, what else can you do? I think
yeah,
doing the online show floor was a smart idea. I mean,
Yeah. And on that quick note, just anybody out there that's listening or listens to this, if you can support any of those vendors in any way, even if it's a $50 mask or something, try to.
oh yeah, absolutely, because they're they're hurting for sure,
Yeah.
no doubt.
I know I've seen some of them talk literally just, hey, we had all this stuff that's ready to go, and there are discounts. You can see that there some people are still running their Transworld, what they would have done during Transworld, their discounts, and man, it would suck if some of these really talented folks had to fold because of one bad year, I guess,
Yeah.
of nobody's fault.
Thank you for liking the stream, Teresa. Appreciate that.
Oh, hey, Teresa. Hey, you got any questions that we may or may not be able to answer? That the idea is just to throw it out there. Just let us know. Tell your friends and family who should be quarantining themselves.
We got another like from 13 Skeletons.
Oh, 13 Skeletons. Hey, 13 Skeletons. If you're listening in, hopefully you are. Y'all are awesome. I follow y'all constantly, and that's, man, that is just an awesome idea. That's awesome. So thank you for coming in. That's
What you want to
Man.
fill in what 13 Skeletons is about?
I can't remember where they're at, but they literally have a yard, and I just found out about them last year, and they do rhyming stories. The skeletons basically come to life, and
That sounds awesome.
pictures. Oh, it's super awesome. They had like a little, almost like a carnival show. I'm sorry, I cannot remember where you're at. I'm not really in front of a computer, believe it or not. But it's so inventive, and the stories and the rhyming and what the skeletons are doing, and they build a box, and the skeletons are trying to get in the box. Oh my God, go check out 13 Skeletons, and it'll be a much better experience than what I'm explaining right now.
I shared a
But
link
it's
to their
so
page.
oh sweet, it's super cool. So 2 thumbs up, 13 Skeletons. Thanks for liking us, and man, good job. That's fantastic. So I recommend everybody check them out, even if it's just virtually. If you can't physically go there, follow them all year long, because they are posting year long. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, their stuff looks actually pretty awesome.
It's wild. And if you go back last year and go, maybe, I think, in, kind of, if you can't go go into August and just start following the posts and watching the progress. I think it's just check it out. Don't go right to October. And then check out the carnival, the 10th. Oh my gosh, it's just so cool. Friendly beyond family, friends, adults. It's for everybody. It's for the child and the child at heart.
Oh, you're welcome, 13 Skeletons. Anything we can do to support you guys, anytime.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah.
It's what we're here for. We want to help people out.
And hey, if you're listening, when when the two of us get more combobulated, and we're not just rambling on, we would love to have you guest and talk more in depth about all, because it's just fascinating.
Oh yeah.
So
sure.
we'll get in touch when we know what we're doing more, and would love to have you on multiple times, especially as we get closer to please, we'll send you messages, but it would be just brilliant what y'all do. Uh-oh, who went silent?
No, we're good.
Oh,
we're good.
me?
Okay.
I'm like,
reading.
I'm like,
I was reading.
okay.
That's
Because I'm like, yep, it'll be me. I'm the one that's probably like shot off into the universe.
they said they're actually out right now, keeping people smiling. That's awesome.
It's very awesome. That's exactly what I'm smiling right now. It's awesome. It's
They said
awesome. So,
you need to get on so you can see these messages, so I'm not constantly just reading the chat to you.
uh, oh man, okay. These damn machines here. Let's see if me doing it can destroy something. It'll be my luck.
Don't break the internet, though.
All right. I will not break the internet. Okay, this will take me a second or two to. I'm pulling up my my tablet. I don't keep things turned on because I just feel like it's obnoxious on my end. Having 5,000 internet things turned on.
It's been working smoothly so far, so I don't know. Maybe maybe we don't, but
watch. I will be the one that breaks the whole internet turning on a damn Huawei tablet.
Just to give you guys an idea, we're gonna get these a little more organized in the future. Right now, it's kind of testing the equipment that we have, seeing what the engagement is as far as people interested in this kind of stuff. So it's a little more, fly by the seat of your pants at the moment, but there will be a little bit more organization as we get going into this. Right now, we're doing them. We're probably going to do 1 or 2 a week, maybe do 1 live stream and 1 podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Thanks, Tiffany. I think the podcast definitely, and it's basically so we can, the two of us, we've known each other for a while now, and we'll stray off topics, quite easily. So doing it live just because the ability is there and it's fun and it's interactive, and the podcast where it's more structured. So, like I said, this is an experiment, kind of an experiment.
How's the audio, guys? Also,
yeah.
Any feedback on the audio? Because the way we have to do it right now is listen to it after the fact, and for these live streams, it's a little too hard. Is anyone too loud, too low, breaking? I know one of us occasionally breaks up, but we're hoping to keep that limited. So,
yeah, and that could be. There's no telling what that could be. All right, let me pull up what's going on here. But yeah, any feedback, please. Don't be shy. If you're just like, hey, you guys just need to keep this a 5-minute because you're just rambling, let us know. That's the whole idea. That's how you fine tune this stuff. Or like say if things are breaking up or like say too loud, too everything, or too soft.
There hasn't been much in the way of theme park news, haunt wise. We talked about last time. We talked about Halloween Horror Nights. We didn't talk about Not So Scary, and that's encroaching like earlier and earlier every year too. Like we're almost at Not So Scary time. Like what are we, 2 or 3 months?
Yeah, of course I'll do the joke again. Didn't it start last night?
Yeah, but I think it started 2 weeks ago, but we're
yeah. Once again, I'm tired of the virus parade. So don't throw my candy and let me get out of here. But yeah, Mickey's Not So Scary. You're right. I mean that goes on for quite a while. Starts early and goes on for quite a while. Oh, totally. Now, of course, ding dong me. I can't remember. Not haunt or haunted attraction related, but just to show how this quarantine and everything is impacting Orlando. Some place called Whirly something, they've shut down. They're like they just couldn't do it, so they will not be reopening.
Who? What was that?
See, I told it. See, I'm terrible.
Hey Pat. Thanks for joining.
Hey Pat, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? It's whirly goods, whirly meow meow, and that's terrible because I'm not making fun of them. I just can't remember it. In a second, I'll be able to pull it up. But yeah, it's someplace in Orlando that had it was like a multi something complex. Maybe
Whirl
somebody's listening.
Whirly Dome.
Whirly Dome.
All right.
Yeah. They announced they had to close. I was like, well, permanently.
I have never even seen that place before, but it kind of looked awesome.
Well, it. I think it. They said they opened in 2012,
Okay.
so it hasn't been around too long.
Yeah, that was after the time that I lived there. So
Yeah.
I definitely. That looks awesome. They're like bumper cars that are like little hover cars, and they play. Looks like kind of like a weird lacrosse game. That's interesting, actually.
Yeah. It's sad, that you've already got, uh, one business in Orlando, like say not haunt related or Halloween related, but
Yep.
it just shows that it's already impacting. It's impacting. Uh, it's impacting businesses.
8 years.
Okay, well,
That's a
8 years.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, there's probably a good investment in whatever they do. I'm just let everybody know I'm going to set my tablet down for a minute while it tries to implode. Uh, so I'll just have to keep having comments. This is sad. God, see, this is exactly part of the experimentation. I did not push that button. Dang you, technology. There we go. All right, let me just sit down for a minute. But yeah, actually, that's Mickey's Not So Scary. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what their dates were for this year.
Jeez, there's no telling.
I feel like last year it was so early.
Well, I mean, did
Like
it start like
it was
1st of
August,
September
I
or something?
think. No, I think it was in August.
Oh my, jeez. That's just come on now. I mean, okay, love Disney, but man, come on. Um, okay. All right.
So if I am to believe what I'm reading, the first night of Mickey's Not So Scary, August 13th
Good grief.
for this year. Yeah. So this is like I told you, we're we're coming up on it. I mean,
Well, and very quickly.
4 months, roughly.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I don't know. Um, that's just
And on all right, so completely off topic of the virus situation. Um, is it necessary for this to go on from August until November? Is there?
yeah. Well, I mean, we all love Halloween, but yeah, that's a lot of. Way off? How long does their Christmas celebrations go
Well,
for?
it's got to be from November to January, I guess. So Halloween actually gets a longer run than Christmas.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
but
that's fine. I'll go ahead and say, okay, well, that'll work.
so August
Um,
13th through November 1st for Not So Scary. That's
hmm,
uh, what the heck is their turnaround? I'm gonna have to look to see what the heck they have for Christmas.
three 3 trillion pieces of candy they have to pass out. Yep, I am absolutely having a technical issue here. I'm glad I haven't killed off my internet trying to do what I'm doing, but
Yeah, your audio is coming through pretty well still. So
okay, all right. Well, as long as it should, there shouldn't be any internet issues. I'm just, for some reason, because I'm really needing my tablet to do what it's supposed to do, is exactly when it's not going to do anything I want it to do right. Whew, all right. Let's go through here. While we're doing all this craziness, does anybody have any questions? Any questions that maybe if we don't have the answers now, we can find them out for you to force you to tune in for the answer. Next week, tune in next week.
it seems like it'd be a good topic for Pat and Kelly with the whole Disney thing, since they're
Oh, geez, yeah. Well,
or Lee.
I mean,
you know.
well, see, and Lee being Lee's thing that I was going to suggest is being a travel agent.
Yeah.
You know, she would have her ear to everything about what's going on, and of course, totally need to promote Lee. Lee Soleil, something travel agent on Facebook.
Let me.
Her last name is Saleh.
I'll link it.
Okay. Hopefully she's not listening because she lives in the same town I do, and she will drive to my house and punch me right in the throat.
I hope this is still the one she's currently using. I think it is.
It whatever it is, it's Lee Soleil and then 15 words that it's hard
15
to find
words,
on
yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah. Independent travel agent with amazing magical adventures.
Is that oh my okay? Well, there okay, that's fine. Let me go ahead and say okay, that's great, and so she doesn't come throat punch me. Oh my God!
Oh, I hear audio.
Ah, jeez. I turned all that down too. That's the funny part, and it didn't work. Okay, let me. Nope, and broke.
All right, there we go.
There we go. Hey, there it is. Oh wow, I actually got to work.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Who did I come in? Did I come in as me, or did I come in as?
You came in as you.
Okay, as long as I don't break something. Oh, look at that! Keep up the great podcast from Tiffany. Well, thank you so much. Here, you know what? Let me just go ahead and be obnoxious and send a like up there. There we go. Oh, we have one watching. Whoever's watching, that's probably me. Thank you.
I appreciate your view.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay, so that's actually working. I'll have to know to keep that cranking next time. But
yeah, the viewer count is actually a little delayed, so there's it'll jump from 1 to like 4, and then it's as people come in and out, it's not accurate really. All right. So we covered a lot of nonsense and
a lot of my technical trying to get cranking here. Well, we not so scary. That was actually a good one, and that actually does. We do need to, or we need to talk to Lee to see if she'd like to join in, or maybe not live, but maybe audio for a podcast.
Yeah.
Because she does have her. She really is. I mean, especially Central Florida. She has got her pulse on everything there, so she would kind of know what's going on. She may not be able to give us any proprietary inside scoopy type things, but she might be able to tell us how things are going. Then you got there's a couple other oh, that's true. That's very true. 13 skeletons.
13 full moons. That's awesome, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Super awesome.
October 31st is the fallback night, right? So.
Yeah,
That's great.
and it's also Halloween's on a Saturday this year. Thank goodness. Um,
And we could be just getting down off of lockdown, so you know,
uh,
you
that
do,
would be nice.
the October 31st this year is going to be one for the books.
That's and hopefully in a good way. I mean, hopefully,
Yeah,
um,
I don't want to be remaining on this.
no, I mean, no, God, can they just like inject a vaccine into like all the Halloween candy, and then I mean, we
Yeah,
could all
the
eat it? That's terrible, but I mean, uh,
hydroxychloroquine or whatever the hell he's always yammering on about.
yeah, or just whatever. Just
Yeah.
oh my God, just whatever. Let's put it in Halloween candy, and I will totally do it.
You know what
Whatever
we
it is.
need? We just need to get everybody those circus peanuts. Those things
Oh
will
God,
annihilate anything.
that's actually true. Oh, you know what? And just roll them around in candy corn
Oh my
because
god. I'm going to throw up.
then it'll then it'll stick to your gut for
Nope.
20 or 30 days.
Yep. No. I'm good.
Uh, I know a couple people that love candy corn. You're nasty.
I'm okay with it. I can deal with it. Not circus peanuts though, man. Those things are the worst. The texture, it tastes like the dentist's office. I'm
The
not about
texture's
those
like
things.
the texture's like some of that spray foam insulation.
Yeah, and it's actually like packing peanuts that they just said, yeah, these are edible. I don't know where we got them from, but you guys can have them.
This 50 years old behind somebody's couch. Of course, that describes candy corn too. So,
Candy corn is just
uh,
sugar. It's just like, here,
it's
you
well,
want your
it's
mouth to hurt for 6 days? Eat some of this tricolored fruit, whatever the hell it is. It's not even a fruit
uh,
flavor, is it? It's just sugar flavored.
yeah, devil sugar from the devil's sugar cane field
Although
because it's
you
uh,
you got to give it to candy corn because there's not many candies you can get that you're gonna know what it tastes like just by smelling the bag, like unopened. Because
true,
you pick it up, it
but
smells like it's gonna taste.
but I true, but I tell you what, well, just because you'll get this. I bet you if I say I just opened a full sized Snickers bar, you could smell that immediately.
Oh yeah, immediately.
So but that's a good smell. Candy corn is not a good smell. It's I don't know. I mean, people like it, and it's been around for 1,000 years, literally. And um, I guess we don't want to alienate too many people that may like candy corn,
Or
sadly. But
it's like that old smell when you come home from trick or treating and you open your candy bag and like everything is all like just it's all one smell. It's that
yeah,
I want that smell like as a candle. If somebody can make a Halloween candy bag candle scent, I will buy one.
yeah. Wait, you would think that I know they have like cotton candy. There's a couple of different ones, but no, I know huh? Maybe that's a good business idea.
It's probably the
Um,
company that makes all the Disney candles, the Haunted Mansion and
oh my God. Oh, but you know who? Once again, the two people to ask is uh, uh, Pally, because
yeah.
they are like, what are those Yankee Candle freaks or something? They
Oh
probably
yeah.
have it
Yeah.
already. Um, but I will say this much: I'd rather put a handful of candy corn shoved in my mouth than a turkey leg. I'm just going to mention turkey legs on every one of these live streams because they're
Yeah.
just nasty.
We're not getting away from it, I can tell you that.
Nope, nope. Yeah, I tell you what, if you like a turkey leg, then whoo, we can't be friends. It's not going to happen. But oh God, but you know what? Halloween candy. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Um that's a tough one. I want it, you know what? I'm gonna go off the cuff here. I'm gonna say my favorite Halloween candy are those peanut ones that come in the striped packaging. Like you never see them anywhere, but for Halloween,
Oh, yeah, those
it
are good. Aren't
it's
they they're peanut butter flavor, right?
yeah, it's like a peanut butter wafer, but it's like got a
Right.
hard coating on it, and then it's
Yeah,
just like a
those
peanut
are
butter
good.
flavor. But you don't see them anywhere except for Halloween. I think you can get them at like a dollar store or something. Um, Also, those
Hmm,
Mary Janes are good. The orange and black ones that are like super sticky and like will pull your teeth out of your face.
right.
But they've got that center that's just peanut butter. It's really good. Those are good.
Wow, those are
What a
that. You know what? That's interesting because what's cool about that is you did go off like center field, which was cool because I haven't thought about those in ages, and they are really good.
I could say like Reese's, and I do love a Reese's, but I only ever get those around Halloween, so I had to. Like I couldn't go mainstream candy. I had to go.
Well, of course, I'll eat just about anything, um, in a big snack bag that you put out. But I'll give you an off one, that I like, and I could eat several of them. Are cow tails?
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, cow
I only
tails are
like the
good.
original Cowtail though. I like they tried to venture out into
Yeah,
the chocolate ones and stuff, and it's not for me.
yeah, I agree. Um, Other than that, if you were to say, hey, when you're sitting there doing the one for you, one for me, one for you, one, candies, uh, uh, we'll pull out the Snickers. So I do like Snickers, a little mini Snickers, but um, I'll usually go try to find those first. Like if I have a big vat of the assorted, I will tend to rifle through until I find the Snickers. So those are pretty good.
I think
Which
what the other thing is Butterfinger. You will never taste a better Butterfinger than when you get in from Halloween. I don't know why. Like
they have magic.
there's just something about a Butterfinger that has been obtained on Halloween that is magical. Whereas a regular Butterfinger, I could take it or leave it, but you bust out a Halloween Butterfinger, and I'm taking that one, sir.
That Butterfinger is mine. Well, maybe it's all the commercials they do for them during Halloween. When do you ever see a Butterfinger commercial that's you know before like August?
Yeah,
Um,
or the Simpsons. It's not a Simpson brand thing.
right, right. Um, and totally. Now that we're talking about candy, which is associated with trick or treating, and then going back to the quarantining and everything else, I wonder if with things going on now, and maybe even if things are open, but you still have people that are kind of worried about
Yeah,
going into crowds, will that make trick or treating this year more prevalent? Will people staying home during this particular season um, make them more apt to decorate their houses, knowing that they're going to be staying close to home, and maybe more trick or treaters because more houses are participating? What do you think?
that's interesting. Now I could see that, but other side of that coin, um, how many people are going to let their kids actually take candy from somebody that could possibly be harboring the virus? So,
True, true, true.
and they said it can stay on plastic for what, a couple days at least. So a
So
wrapper.
they, so they, yeah, so they say. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't, but
Yeah,
you keep hearing this, that, and the other, and back and forth, and um, um, so you're right. I mean, uh, but maybe more people at least will decorate, just so people that are driving around can go house, and I sure wish I knew that their candy wasn't contaminated
Yeah.
because I would go get some. Um,
I do think there will be more people decorating. Whether or not the number of trick-or-treaters increases, I do think there will be more places that are decorated just because. Um,
right. I
e-
hope so.
Even people that just have, well, I guess it would depend on how long this actually lasts. I mean, if we get pushed into like August, September, people are gonna really be hurting for money. Um, they're it's gonna be that thing. Before they had the money, they had no time. Now they have all the time. They're not gonna have the money. So
Right.
they're either gonna have to get super creative, which there's everybody knows that people that are in the haunt industry are super creative, and they'll take the most absurd thing and make it into something awesome. Um,
Yeah.
so who knows? But if there's enough people that are just they need some way to spend their time, there could be some really cool stuff that comes out of this overall.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I have a couple of new neighbors, and I've specifically asked them, "Hey, are you into decorating?" And I won't just single out Halloween, but I'll say Christmas. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, 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 Halloween, heck yeah." So that's kind of cool. I'm really thinking that around me, I will see more people decorating, especially when I force them to. Um, so that's going to make me happy. And like I said, I just have a feeling that my personal preference will be to stick close at home for this particular year, um, which will prompt me to decorate even more. Which I'm lucky because I do Halloween every day. I collect stuff all the time. I've got just a gobs full of stuff to put out. Um, so I'm lucky that I could spend no money, really really deck the whole house out. So I'm lucky that I don't have to spend money if I don't have to.
Right. I Like I said, it's I think the creativity that comes out of it's going to be great. Um, and I think you're right as far as people not really traveling. Um, a lot of it's going to come down to like the families that do Disney every year for Halloween. Um,
Right.
if they still if they're able to afford going, which is a huge if, or if it's even at that point where like you feel safe enough to go, maybe they
Yeah.
take that little bit of money and put it into their own decorations. So
Yeah.
it could be great.
Um, Pat and Kelly would be a good, to see what they're thinking about doing this year, since we know they're very avid, Disney goers. Um, and then I really think, like you said about Ronnie and Jim, to see what since they travel to haunts, to see if they've decided anything this year. Um, um, I tend to, you know, a 30th year at Halloween Horror Nights would be cool to see if things were kind of chilled out. But there, like I said, there again, I just know for a fact that I'm just not. I'm almost positive that we only have a few months, and I'm positive I'm going to stick close to home. I have a couple of haunts around me. Um, I try to go to Haji Shrine every year, because 100% of their proceeds go to uh, um, different causes every year,
Mm-hmm.
and they do a really good job. But even that, I'm like, maybe I'll just send them the ticket money, and be done with it, and not really go through.
Yeah,
Um,
make your donation.
you know, yeah, just here you go, here you go. Where it's supposed to go. That they'll do one year like a children's hospital, then one year they've done breast cancer research. Of course, the Haji Shrine they're fantastic people to begin with, and the one here on top of all of that, they've been doing this now. I think this year would be their 6th year, and not to ramble on about them, but they do a fantastic job. with what they do.
Do they have a Facebook?
They do. If you, I think you look up Haji Shrine Haunted House.
Oh, okay.
Haji Haunted House.
I'm gonna go ahead and request the spelling on this one because I have no idea.
From me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's HADJI, and I think it's just Haji Haunted House. I think is what it is.
Yes, it does look like that might.
In Pensacola.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, they really, and they advertise. They put some money into it. I would totally give them a shout out. You're hearing, but just because, like I said, I have verified that all their money and for being 6 years old, only 6 years old, I should say. They popped the ticket price up, and now it's up to $20, which to me is worth it because of what they're doing. But they also, man, they do a good job, and their queue line is inside, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's about a 16 or 17 minute walkthrough. Anyway, I won't ramble on too much about it, but they're actually pretty legit. I don't know how many more of the shrines do it, but the one here is brilliant. They do a really good job.
Well, I shared their link in the chat there, so
Sweet.
that's definitely something I want to continually do. Anytime we have somebody we do a shout out for,
Yeah.
make sure we link them.
Do you have any like around you that are like drivable, accessible, like kind of like right there, or that you'd recommend?
There's a bunch. Field of Screams is huge around here. That's
Oh yeah.
that's the big one. And Jason's Woods is another one. Field of Screams though is they're definitely the hot ticket around here. They've been doing a lot of stuff too. They've been doing one for like every holiday.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they had one for Valentine's Day. I think I don't know if they did one. Yeah, they did have one for St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. I mean, they're pretty cool. They've got a lot of volunteers. I think everybody that works there is a volunteer for the most part.
I think it's like that, not everywhere, but because there are some that do. They have the actors, and then a mixture of, I guess, paid and volunteer. Maybe all paid. Some of them have them all volunteer. Another one we've got here in Jay, Florida, which is about 50 minutes from me, is Creepy Hollow Woods, which is also where Kevin Motorola, he is the COO of Scurry Face that I talked about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah,
super nice guy. He is their head honcho as far as coordinating and everything else. I guess you call him like managerial. Right. Real nice guy. And that one's out in, oh my God, that one's out in. Just driving there is creepy. It is way the hell out there, and it's on private land. Real nice gentleman owns out in hell, and they do an entire walkthrough haunt there. It would be considered an outdoor haunt, although they do have some enclosure and stuff. But last year they added a midway. Axe throwing and a live band.
Axe throwing, nice.
Axe throwing. I'm like, oh my God. But so that's another one I would shout out to, because like I said, they're real nice folks, and they're all volunteers. but it literally is way the hell out there. But they do some good stuff. And like I said, just driving there is, God, you're just like, where the hell are we? Oh my God, Google Maps just told me to turn around because
You're not even on a road.
yeah, you're I don't even know where we at. We just need to go.
Yeah.
But it's another one. Um,
That's one thing the
now,
PA is good about, man, is um everything up here is just so old and run down, and like it's just natural history stuff. It's when we first moved up here, we stayed at a we got a rental cabin, um and it was like this crazy tr- pyramid house, and it was like they did during the summertime. They had tubing that went right through the property because there was like a spring thing that went through.
mhm.
Um, but it was an old mill also. And dude, let me tell you, going outside at night at that place near the mill was enough. I didn't need anything. I was like, this is the creepiest thing I have ever felt. Like outside, I didn't need lighting. I didn't need sound effects. Um, there was like a walnut tree or something that was like right near the mill, and then part of the mill had a metal roof. So these like giant black walnuts are falling on the metal randomly throughout the night, and it's just this loud
Oh,
bang, and it's like, what the hell's happening? It's just insane.
nice. My kind of place.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was just nuts.
Now, on over on my side of the world, um, New Orleans for Halloween. Uh, New Orleans is already creepy enough as it is, but you go there during Halloween and it's just there's um, you know just the regular people that are there are creepy to begin with. Um, so I don't know. I don't even know how I got into that subject, but uh,
Yeah, we kind of went off on the tangent there, but
that's okay. Yeah.
we are at 47 minutes currently. So,
Really?
yep, went
Well,
by
how many
much
do we have?
faster.
Do we have anybody watching, or because
um,
my thing is not showing?
no, I think right now we've died off. Um,
Everybody's told us because I'm watching us, but my counter on the live stream just died off at 22:12.
yeah.
So I
So,
don't know if that's just a glitch, but no, this was. I mean, yeah, if you're wanting to wind it down on the live part, um, I don't see why not. I think this is another good run.
yep,
If
I
there is anybody
want to go back and listen to it.
you
Make
do
sure
or don't.
I do. I want
Oh,
to
you
make sure, yeah, my audio is actually working this time and not dropping constantly. Um, like I said,
I'm
I
sure. I'm
this for me was more of a technical run, I think, than it was a content run. Um,
yeah, yeah.
it's just having things to talk about. is the it was
Well,
smooth. I think it went well, and we had viewers.
yeah.
So
Hey, and there was interaction. So
yep,
anybody that listens to this after the fact, if you get to this point, please tune in. Whatever next time we're going to do this.
yeah. Make
Um,
sure you check the live chat that's accompanying this. Um, and go to all the links and make sure you give everybody a like and tell them we sent you.
yeah, definitely. And then just be sure you click on whatever it takes to get notified that we go live again, and we will start working on the podcast, and uh, we'll definitely write up a topic list, and I'll be more knowing on what my words are as far as what the hell I'm talking about.
I'm gonna go ahead and learn
So
English between now and the next one. So
yes, yes, and cohesive sentences. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and wind this up. I'll let you shut off the live thing, and then we'll stay around, and we'll see you again.
all right, guys, thank you for joining us. We will see you. What's the next one? Sunday, or are we doing
Yeah, we can
Friday?
do.
Sunday or Friday?
I don't know. Maybe we'll do Friday. You know what? We'll just say maybe Friday or Sunday or both. Like I said, you and I both talked about there's nothing going on. We can't go out at night.
Yeah.
And we may just randomly jump on.
Be on the lookout Friday, but don't. It's not guaranteed. But it'll either be Friday or Sunday. Maybe both.
Yeah. We'll definitely have a schedule. But it still won't stop us from maybe just randomly popping on here and there, unscheduled.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys.
Bye, y'all.